And here it is, Tuesday again. It's lunchtime on Tuesday. That means you're listening to WKGC Sound Sessions here at FM 90.7. And there are no microphones open in the room. And Jason's about to break his because he's fiddling with it. Now I've got a blank stare from him. Okay, full table today. Sitting in for me, that sounds weird. Becca is on assignment, so sitting in for me at the music mixer is Corey Hall. Corey, thank you for coming in here and helping out.
Hey, it's a pleasure to be here, Tom. It's always good to be in the room with you.
And on the other side of the screen where she can't reach me and can't even see me is everyone's favorite auntie, Angela Small. How are you doing today, Angela?
I am fantastic. A little cold, but hey, I'm in the room.
Right.
And I don't need to see you. You feel me?
Okay. Well, I'm scared of you anyway, so I guess that works. And a person I'm not scared of on the other side of the table from me now is Tim Parrish. Tim from, well known for, I guess, the Oddfellows Club and just promoting music all around this area. Yeah, how are you doing today, Tim?
Oh, pretty well, Tom. Thanks. It's always good to be here, and can't wait to hear Nora and Haunted Like Human. And
well, see, now then you've already stolen my thunder that Nora Bass is here today. Nora Bass is with us. And at the end of the table, we have Jason Hedden. And Jason, I'm sure, has news of probably funny things going on.
Yes, funny things. A couple Gulf Coast announcements. I wear many hats, as you know, Tom.
You do.
It's a big head to wear so many hats.
Yeah, and that we had to stretch the headphones to fit him, folks. I mean, that's how big the head is over there.
It's true.
And then sitting on the other side of the room, safe from the crazies at the table, is Nora Bass. How are you doing today, Nora?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Very good. What am I saying? I lost somebody talked to me and I just absolutely lost what was going on. So what's going on in Nora Bass world?
Nora Bass World. I walked my dog this morning.
Well, that was a little more specific.
I'm messing with you.
And you drove your diesel truck here. We know
yes.
that. Yeah. No, are you gigging anywhere?
Yes. Just messing with you. I am at this Thursday. I am at Whiskey Saloon on Front Beach with a full band from 9 to 1. It's a late one, but it'll be fun. And then Saturday, I am opening for a wonderful act, Haunted Like Human, at the Ghetto Palace. Thank you, Tim. So that is this week. And then I don't think too far ahead this week.
Well, that's probably further ahead than I'm capable of thinking. So anyway, yeah, we're going to get into this Haunted Like Human thing. Just heard about that band very short time ago. Tim sent me some links, and I listened to some of their music, and they're absolutely amazing. And you're going to have fun opening for them because that sounds like a really fun group. Anyway, suppose now that while we're talking to you, how about you give us a tune?
I mean, yeah.
And what would this one be called?
This one is... Sorry, I was getting my everything hooked up. This one is an older one. This is released. It's called Polaroid. I wrote it about a year ago.
Polaroid.
I went down to the honky tonk. Thought I heard them play a song I ain't heard since you've been gone. Well, I looked on the stage, something caught my eye. It was you I thought I'd hide, but you ain't hiding under neon lights. 'Cause I feel like I'm falling for that same man that's in my so for now I'll stay and fill the void, but I'll keep you in my Polaroid. You got the same brown hair, grows long in the back with your airied boots, your Stetson hat, and a drawl you can hear from a town away. And now my friends say now, girl, you gotta run, like out in the woods without a gun, but Lord, you 1 for the money, 2 for the show, and 3 that you're never gonna let me go. But boy, won't you let me go? 'Cause I feel like I'm falling for that same man that's in my wallet. So for now I'll stay and fill the void, but I'll keep you in my Polaroid.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, that's very nice. You, I like your guitar work.
Thank
you're
you.
You're doing good on the guitar. What do you think? You're the guitar master here.
That was wonderful. I was watching you the whole time. That sounded great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now he's going to want a copy of the video so he can figure out what you're doing and use it himself. You have to watch him. He's always looking for that kind of guitar work for
Try
sure.
to figure out a way to change this into a finger picking song, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, Tim,
Yes, sir.
you can pull that microphone down.
Okay.
Hey, Tim is, well, shall we say, altitude challenged a little bit, and the microphone's too high for him, and
Yeah.
I didn't get over there to fix it, so yeah. Tell us a little bit about Haunted Like Human, and then we'll play a tune from them.
Oh, great. Yeah. Haunted Like Human, that's Dale and Cody. They're a duo. I've been saying they're from South Carolina, but I was a little confused there. They're actually from Nashville.
Yeah, they're Nashville now.
Yeah, they were going to come down originally with some friends of mine, Cody and Becca Hoover, known as Admiral Radio, who are from South Carolina. So that's where that little errant South Carolina connection came from. But yeah, Dale and Cody are from Nashville, and if you like the Civil Wars or bands of that genre, they're kind of dark and introspective, a lot of their lyrics and their writing. But I think it'll be something really special and really different.
Yeah, some of it they described as American mythology.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
like
that
a
was
mutual friend we have that plays some mythology.
Yes, we do have a mutual friend who has appeared on the show that plays mythology. Yes, this is instead of Greek, this would be American mythology. At least that's what kind of what I took away from it. Very nice.
Right.
Anyway, let's play a tune by them. I think because I have the clicker over here, I'm going to choose a tune called Lazarus, which I had listened to several times, and I kind of like it.
About the deep, dark sleep. Does it come quick and kind? Do you feel it creep? Oh, do you feel it creep? Oh, Lazarus, tell me, does the price get paid? Weigh your heart against a feather. Can you make the trade? Oh, can you make the between the fire and the sky, on the edge of the night, all the offers that you cascade, but the daydreams made, it was all your divine intentions, so they haven't when they all got Lazarus, tell me, do the secrets keep the ones you took to the grave? Did they get saved?
Well, sorry about that. At least you got a taste of what they sounded like. Apparently I must have a bad copy of that music in the computer over here, or some other miscellaneous problem over here. So I'm now looking at Nora going, well, you're going to end up playing an extra song or two. I'm afraid we're going to have to throw that at her. Sorry about that. You get an idea at least of what they sound like. They're, as you say, dark, very introspective sound, and they're going to be at Ghetto Palace.
Yes, that gorgeous venue owned by our mutual friend Kirk Stewart over there towards Springfield, and it's actually on East 5th Street.
Yes. My description is if you go down the road that's right behind what used to be a Rexall drugstore there, which had, the only reason I know that is they had the best milkshakes in town for years. You go down that road that's not, you're off Business 98, you go just north of that, kind of behind that building that used to be a drugstore on the corner there, and go down there 2 blocks and it's on the right.
A beautiful place.
It is gorgeous. Jason, have you been out there?
Oh, yes. I was there for the
that's right.
the grand opening,
You were there
or when
for
they were
the
collecting all the shoes.
Oh, yeah. Happy Feet.
Yeah, November, December.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Haven't been out for one of the performances yet, but hope to. And we're actually bringing some comedy out there later in the year as well.
Okay, great. No, that'd be a great. What a great venue for comedy that's going to be too. I mean, seriously, it's very nice. There's really nice seating in there. The place is absolutely immaculately decorated, and very good sized stage there too. Have you been out there, Nora?
No, I have not yet.
Oh, well, it'll be an experience. It's like I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful location. It was damaged in the hurricane. Been around in the music community here for decades. But the only sad part is the sidewalk that looked like a keyboard is gone. Although Crook has promised me something, I don't know what he's going to do. But just missing that keyboard. Anyway, to get on with it, Jason, do you want to?
Absolutely. So, wearing my Gulf Coast hat, I spent 14 years over in visual and performing arts. And
remember.
You can take the boy out of theater, but you can't take the theater out of the boy. Yeah. So our friends, Gulf Coast Players, which is the student theater organization here on campus, they are partnering up with the Redfish Foundation, and they're doing an event tonight at Panama City Center for the Arts at 6 p.m., a free event. This is original student work, and they're accepting donations. And I studied new works in grad school, so I'm really interested in seeing this. Great opportunity for students to share their playwriting and their acting and their directing, and getting off campus is important too for them. So that'll be tonight at 6 o'clock over at Center for the Arts. It's called Right to Read, and that's going to be a great event tonight.
Oh, well, that sounds very, very interesting. And you want to tell people where the Center for the Arts is?
Yes, absolutely. In historic downtown Panama City, which is going to be popping. So if you go downtown, if you know where the Martin Theater is, by the way, if you haven't driven by in a while, it's looking good. There's some very noticeable progress for sure.
Yeah.
I was down there early this morning. In fact, I was down there for the other thing I wanted to mention. Saturday night at Center for the Arts, Panama City Comedy and Unity Chorus of Northwest Florida are teaming up to present an evening of comedy and music, again, at Center for the Arts in that main gallery. We don't just hang art up there. Tim, as you know, that's a great venue for music as well. And then on Sunday, March 1st, just behind Center for the Arts at the Downtown Boxing Club, this is just behind history class on Laverne Avenue, we are having the annual Clean Comedy Competition. So 8 local comedians are going to be battling out for the title of 2026 Clean Comedy Champion, and we've got 3 guest comedians coming in as judges. The only heads up I'll give you is for Sunday, they've torn up Laverne Avenue, so you're not going to be able to park on it. You can't even drive on it. So park behind the Martin, park at the courthouse, park. Don't try to park on Laverne, and then just walk over would be your best bet.
And this is family friendly.
Yes, absolutely. We're saying 10 and up, just because attention spans for younger kids. But for the event tonight for Gulf Coast Players is free at Center for the Arts, and then for Saturday with the Unity Chorus or Sunday at the Boxing Gym, that information and tickets are available at PanamaCityComedy.com.
Okay. Well, very good. And you're going to be performing in...
No, sir. I'm just producing.
Wait a minute.
I know. People get tired of me, Tom. You've
we'll go back to the 15 years at VPA. Yes.
Tom left Visual and Performing Arts hoping he wouldn't have to work with me anymore, and
you moved into I moved into this building, and then you turned right around and moved in.
Yeah. I missed you, Tom.
Well, I can't win for losing, that's for sure. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's get Nora to play another tune for us, and after that we'll check in with take a break after that, and we'll check in with Auntie and see what's going on.
So this song is called No Bridges Burned, and this was released a few weeks ago. So. Sitting alone at a table for two, with a half-drank cup of coffee, the daily news. Everyone's losing their minds, everyone's got something to say, but me, I'm doing just fine, 'cause you're out of my way. My daddy's doing better, 'cause he burned all your letters, and sleeping alone would be the worst, they said. My dog takes your side of the bed. The day that you left me, it hurt, but hey, I live and I learn, and I'll be sitting right here with no bridges burned. I'm telling you now, what we had wasn't love. And one thing's for certain, you wasn't sent from above. And I met someone, he calls me baby, and he makes me so much happier than you ever made me. My daddy's doing better, 'cause he burned all your letters, and sleeping alone would be the worst, they said. My dog takes your side of the bed. The day that you left me, it hurt, but hey, I live and I learn, and I'll be sitting right here with no bridges burned. My daddy's doing better, 'cause he burned all your letters, and sleeping alone would be the worst, they said. My dog takes your side of the bed. The day that you left me, it hurt, but hey, I live and I learn, and I'll be sitting right here with no bridges burned. And I'll be sitting right here with no bridges burned.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Well, and the dog takes his side of the bed, huh? That's oh, that hurts. That hurt all the way over here. Yeah. For those of you who have dogs,
I got a Belgian Malinois at my house. He sleeps in my bed. If y'all know what those are.
yeah, oh yeah. Not much room left for you unless it's a large bed.
No.
No, that's a large dog.
Yeah, I've got a Pyrenees, and he takes up either the whole couch or the whole bed, whichever one, and then you're kind of left with whatever is left.
And it's not your choice.
Absolutely
Nope.
not.
That's right. Okay, I think what we'll do right now is we'll take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll get Angela to give us an idea what's going on.
What's going on?
Get ready for a Saturday morning soundtrack like no other. It's Motown and more on WKGC 90.7 FM. From Stevie Wonder and Diana Ross to Marvin Gaye and Smokey Robinson, plus all the soulful sounds Motown inspired. Join us every Saturday from 11 to 2 p.m. Motown and more. Part of the Soulful Saturday lineup on WKGC 90.7 FM.
Set sail for the Caribbean with us on the next Putumayo World Music Hour. We'll visit Kingston Harbor and Montego Bay and dance to the pulsing tropical beat of reggae and other island styles. I'm Rosalie Howard. Join us for Jamaica, the next Putumayo World Music Hour.
Sundays at 4 p.m. on WKGC.
I'm your favorite auntie, and this is what's going on this week around the Emerald Coast. Now, this afternoon, Jay Cruz will be at Dublin Winery. That will be at 1 o'clock, followed by Jimbo Thornton. Jeff Bouette will be at Little Village in Fiends. We've got John White at Uncle Ernie's Bayfront. Alex Napier at Old Florida Fish House. Scratch 2020 will be at the Dive. Lane Morey will be at the Alibi Beach Lounge. Ryan Keefe at Stingrays at the Dunes of Panama. Todd Herrendine's Legends will be at Captain Anderson's Event Center. We've got the Musicians Social and Open Mic at the House of Henry. Wicked Smooth at Patty's Raw Bar. Josh Black at Patch's Pub and Grill. And Klein and the Dirty Peaches at Salty Goat Saloon. I know this is going to be a long one, okay? I just want to let y'all know, okay? Moving on to Wednesday, the 25th, we've got Tony Vegas at Dublin Winery. Frank Fletcher will be at the Dive. Karaoke at Local Steamer. Leanna Carter will be at Indian Pass Raw Bar. Alex Napier at Old Florida Fish House. Open Mic at Thistle and Thorn. Village Vegan Night with Brian Muth at Little Village in Fiends. Roots at the Roots presents Corey Hall with the Misplaced Ramblers, featuring Tallahassee Jug Band, the Green Street Sheiks. And that will be at 6 p.m. And we also have B.T. Turner at Patch's Pub and Grill and Ann Klein at That Cajun Place. And we don't want to leave out Comedy Open Mic at St. Andy's Sports Club or Mind Pays at Alibi Beach Lounge. And moving on to Thursday, the 26th, Steve Johnson will be at Dublin Winery at 1 p.m. We've got Next Stage Revolution at Old Beach Bar, PCB, live music and karaoke at Sowell House, Danny Nagy at Little Village in Fiends, Salt Rock Revival will be at Neon's Bar 72. David Martin will be at Patch's Pub and Grill. The Lucky Tinkers at Thistle and Thorn. Ann Klein will be at Buster's. We'll have Jay Edwards at the House of Henry. Karaoke night with DJ Glenn B at the House of Henry. That one will be at 7 p.m. We've got Wicked Smooth at the Alibi Beach Lounge. Danny and the Chicks at the Salty Goat Saloon. And Todd Herrendine's Legends at Captain Anderson's Event Center. And that is what's happening midweek on the Emerald Coast.
Well, once again, there's absolutely no excuse for being bored.
Absolutely none.
No.
So tell us about this. I heard your name go by there.
Indeed.
Briefly, what's going on with that?
So we've got the Roots at the Root series. We do once a month, usually at Wild Root Coffee and Tea, downtown on Harrison Avenue. Mm-hmm. And this month's featured artist is the Green Street Sheiks. They are a jug band from Tallahassee. So old-time jug, country and Piedmont blues. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely fantastic. 2 guitar players, a fiddle player. And it's wonderful to hear this kind of stuff being put into a new perspective, since it's especially like it's that old style, you know. Absolutely great time. It's going to be great doors at 5:30. And music is 6 to 8, and then we've got a special appearance by the Misplaced Ramblers. It was just going to be me, but they asked me if they could join me, so we're going to have the Misplaced Ramblers, or a couple of them, join us for an opening set. So
whatever one's rambling.
Well, they're going to ramble right on in and ramble right on out, I suppose.
And I have invited the Corey Hall Trio to join me at Studio 812. So there may actually be a recording of at least some of this stuff showing up at one point or another.
That's right. Yeah, you've been after us for a long time, and we finally pulled it together.
Yeah, I added the trio to my other bucket list band, which is Love Truck. If you're listening, Matt, another member of the Corey Hall Trio.
Yep.
Love Truck is Matt and Valerie.
You'll get them eventually.
I'm thinking about an abduction. And this is like 3 or 4 years worth of whining, begging, bribing, anything I can do.
We can pull up in the van and we'll just jump out.
We'll jump out and
snag them,
throw hoods over them, and throw them in the back of the van.
Show up in the studio on blindfold, you know.
I might have to do that. So anyway, let's hear another tune from our guest artist today. And what have you got for us?
This one is not released yet, but it is recorded. This one's called Northern Florida Skies. I talked about it a little bit before I play it. I wrote this one not too long ago. Actually, no, that's a lie. I started writing this one 2 years ago, and I scrapped it because I couldn't finish it. But I finished it last year, and it turned into a song that I'm really proud of. So this one's called Northern Florida Skies. There's a rundown bar out in Panama City where you drink as much as you can handle. Folks there stay there all night long telling all the local scandals. And I was playing in a band, we sang Old Johnny and Revival. And on the drums was a man with a lifetime of stories and a Bible. He said, hey young girl, you ought to listen to me. I ain't got no education, I ain't got no degree, but I've done everything you could think of. I've took pills, paid bills, played a fiddle. I got a lot of history, my wife is missing me. The only thing in Tennessee is a bottle of Hud and Jack, honey. I can tell you that ain't where you wanna be. Well, let your mama see. 'Cause God painted the bay the color of my wife's bright blue eyes, and no credit card can buy you a place in the northern Florida skies. That night I left that bar with a Bible and a lifetime worth of knowledge. Like there's some things you just can't learn in high school or in college. And I sat down and wrote the words he spoke to me. Words I ought to know, words I ought to read. I've done everything you could think of. I've took pills, paid bills, played a fiddle. I got a lot of history, my wife is missing me. The only thing in Tennessee is a bottle of Hud and Jack, honey, and I can tell you that ain't where you wanna be. Well, let your mama see. 'Cause God painted the bay the color of my wife's bright blue eyes, and no credit card can buy you a place in the northern Florida skies. I decided to put my own spin on his words. So here it goes, for better or for worse. I've done everything you could think of. I broke hearts, guitars, maybe worse. I got a lot of history. You know my husband's missing me. The only thing in Tennessee is a bottle of Jack, girl, and I can tell you that ain't where you wanna be. Don't let your mama see that I've done everything you could think of. I've broke hearts, guitars, maybe worse. I got a lot of history. You know my husband's missing me. The only thing in Tennessee is a bottle of Jack, honey, and I can tell you that ain't where you wanna be. Oh, let your mama see. 'Cause God painted the bay the color of the man's emerald eyes, and no credit card can buy you a place in the northern Florida skies. Thank you, guys.
Very nice.
Now you say you started writing this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And you couldn't finish it. And explain how that works. That just when you said it, it puzzled me. But I didn't want to mess up the start of the song.
No, you're good. So I started writing it in 2024. It was summer, and I saw this beautiful sunset, and I was like, gosh. And me and my dad had said something along the lines of God doesn't take credit cards when he saw that. And I was like, that's a really good line. I can put that into something. And so I wrote like the first verse and then part of the chorus, and I just could not finish the song for the life of me, so I just threw it away. I didn't look at it anymore. And then I had posted that little bit on TikTok, and people loved it. They were like, where's this song? I want it. And I was like, well, I guess I'll work on it and record it. So I worked on it. I fixed some stuff that I did the year before that wasn't good, and it turned into one of my favorite songs, partially because I'm from here, and I don't have a lot of songs that are about Florida. And also, I just love the story of it, you know, meeting someone in your band, and they're like, God doesn't take credit cards, and, you know, you've been through all this stuff, and now you're here. So.
Well, that's just not being much of a songwriter. It always amazes me how people write songs. I'll look at them. I've got one at both ends of the room now. So
that's how it goes sometimes. It's crazy. You'll start something and then you're like, oh, I hate this. And then you'll come back around 2, 3, 4, 5. I was actually literally this morning working on a song that I wrote when I was known as Burnt Reynolds when I was like 22. And I was like, hey, I could make this into something neat, you know? So it's wild how that works.
Oh, yeah.
That's, like I said, totally foreign to me. Absolutely foreign to me. I think a few songs that I've written on have all been written in groups, and it was one of those things, well, we just worked on them until they were done, and then I kind of looked at them and went, ugh, and walked away, because you can't really force that either.
Sometimes they hit you in the back of the head, and it just spills out an entire song, and you're just like, oh, this is wonderful. Yeah. And you just wrote that in 20 minutes. And then other times you'll write it, you're like, oh, this is terrible. And then you never look at it again, or you come back to it years later. It's wild, man.
Or sometimes you can write something in the middle of the night that you think is brilliant, and then the next day you look at it, you're like, ooh, what is that?
Maybe that's the stage I'm at, because I've really not written a song in my multiple decades on this earth. And I'm even taking a class here at Gulf Coast, Michael R.J. Roth's How to Write a Song class. And I'm not exactly hitting it out of the ballpark. I think it's very difficult, but then I hear you guys, and you make it look so easy.
We had Mike and Maggie, a.k.a. Lucky Mudd, on, and there's a songwriting duo that writes, if they're driving somewhere together, maybe, you know, multiple songs between here and Tallahassee.
Don't they have like 19 albums or something like that? Or?
Well, there's this bit of a story behind that. They were just I thought at one point they were going to take up residence at Studio 812. And so finally they said, look, we got to work on getting you guys a place to record because I have no life left. So they started with me very early back before we were in the building we're in now. And we still see them in the studio occasionally, but they now at Maggie's Musical Farm, they have a place to record. So, nice. And I think you've been out there, have you not?
I've visited, yes.
Have you done any recording?
No, I have not.
Okay,
no.
Because they have a little recording setup out there too. But anyway, they're absolutely some of the best friends of mine and of the radio station.
Wonderful people and a huge part of the Florida folk community. I mean, I really didn't realize how big they were until I started frequenting the Florida festivals and the folk festivals, and everybody knows them. Everyone looks forward to them. I mean, it's amazing to know them and be friends with them.
We did several years worth of something called the Emerald Coast Studio, which was hosted by a friend of ours, Peter Michael Bardock, and it was at the Martin Theater at the Green Room. And they had Americana artists from all over come in. And it was a Sunday afternoon, I believe, was it not?
Yeah, that was a great program.
Yeah, and we would then run it the following Saturday on WKGC. So if you couldn't get down there or you missed it, you got to hear it 6 days later on WKGC. It was an afternoon show on WKGC.
Tom, I've been very patient, but can we go back to Burnt Reynolds for a moment, please?
I actually was looking at you when he said that, and I realized I don't know if I can if I can string this along enough that
Corey, you know, if you were to walk into a room and there was this beautiful guitar sitting there waiting to be played, that was the equivalent of you saying you used to be known as Burnt Reynolds. And me not addressing it.
Give
us the short version.
The short version, I was just getting out. I'd been writing songs since I was about 18, 19, and about 22, 23, I started performing them out. And I wanted a stage name instead of going by Corey Hall. And I was constantly sunburnt in the sun because I worked the beach service. And I came up with the name Burnt Reynolds instead of, obviously, but Bert, but Burnt. And it was great. That was when my first songs came out. And I'm actually, eventually I want to put out a album of all the songs I wrote in that time and call it The Diary of Burnt Reynolds.
Love it.
So, yeah.
An anthology of Burnt Reynolds.
Yeah, that's interesting. We don't talk about that much,
Somehow I believe you don't talk about Burnt Reynolds that much, but you can't. And another lesson learned is you cannot let stuff like that slip in front of Jason. It's not going to go away. It's going to come back.
I'm sure I'll hear it again.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you've come into your own as Corey Hall.
Me too.
Yeah. I have to add something. If I ever go and see you sometime, I'm not going to be able to get that picture out of my head now.
I'm sure.
I'm going to be like, hey, Dad, you want to go see Burnt Reynolds tonight?
Yeah. And I'm sure everyone listening, well, now I'm going to hear it now, too.
Yeah. At your next few gigs, you're going to hear a lot of Burnt Reynolds, I'm afraid.
Some people are upset. They're like, why did you give that up? I was like, oh, come on. Come on. I want to be me. I don't want to be Burnt Reynolds, but it's okay.
How about one more, ma'am?
This one is one that I just got done working on in the studio. This one's called Undo. Let's go into it. The leaves are changing. I know you love the fall. I know it's been a little while, so forgive my random call. I just want to see that you're happy, or if you miss me at all. Your sister, I heard she made the dancing team. And I heard your brother broke his leg playing in the Little League. I know your mama'd be happy hearing you heard from me. I got the same friends, same folks, same family. The only difference is I don't got you. I thought that if I called just once, just maybe, I could fix what I put you through. But there's just some things you can't undo. So if you're angry, I don't blame you for a minute. 'Cause I made you feel like I could live my life without you in it. And I wish that I could start over and say I loved you again. I got the same friends, same folks, same family. The only difference is I don't got you. I thought that if I called just once, just maybe, I could fix what I put you through. But there's just some things you can't undo. I hope you know there's not a day I don't think of you. Your memory's on me like an old tattoo, and I can't get it to fade. I won't call again, I swear I won't bother you. But there's just so many things I wanna do, so many things I wanna say. I got the same friends, same folks, same family. The only difference is I don't got you. I thought that if I called just once, just maybe, I could fix what I put you through. But there's just some things you can't undo. There's just some things you can't undo. Thank you.
That's a new one. Where did that one come from?
That one is completely made up, and it was funny because I was coming back from, I don't even remember what, and I had it on Sirius XM on this random channel, and I like hearing, because you can only write so many breakup songs about the same thing. I like hearing something in the perspective of, well, I did this person wrong, instead of he or she hurt me, I don't like you, you know? So I heard the song, and it was like kind of an apology letter, kind of, and one song I think of like that too is Back to December by Taylor Swift. You know, you're saying sorry. So I was like, I don't really have a song like that. I kind of want to write one. So I just sat down, and it came out, and I had a few things in my notes that I used, and I put it together, and I turned out to really like it. And I posted it, and I asked people, I was like, hey, do you want to hear this? They were like, yeah, I really like the spectacle of the story. So that's how it turned out.
Very nice.
It
Thank
was
you.
very, very nice. Okay, I think what we're going to do now, because I'm getting glared at from the other side of the table. She can still glare at me. She just can't
reach you.
She can't
Yeah.
reach me. That's the
Can't
whole
get over
thing.
these monitors.
She's been hitting me this whole time because I'm in your spot.
Anyway, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to finish up what's going on this week.
Did you know that litter cleanup costs the U.S. an estimated $11.5 billion each year? Key PCB Beautiful volunteers saved Panama City Beach $165,000 last year. The top 10 collected items? cigarette butts, food wrappers, plastic bottles and caps, straws and other plastic bags, grocery bags, glass bottles, beverage cans, cups, and plastic utensils. Keep PCB beautiful, and the Florida Department of Transportation asks that you keep our paradise litter-free.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm your favorite auntie, and here's what's happening around the Emerald Coast for the weekend. Now, we are talking Friday, the 27th. We've got Mark Knapp's at Dublin Winery at 1. Musically Up Close with Josie Whitis at City Hall Rotunda at 3:30. Emily Springsteen at Hilton Vacation Club Bayside Resort. Loose Cannon will be at Patches Pub and Grill. Lane Morey at the Salty Goat. Wheezy and the Rascals will be at Boardwalk Beach Resort. String Theory at Sharky's Beachfront Restaurant. We've got a Rock of Ages concert 2026. That will be at the Panama City Center for the Arts at 5:30 p.m. We've got Mitch Pearson at Neon's Bar 72. Wicked Smooth at Patty's Raw Bar, St. George Island at 6. Mind Plays at The Dive. Leanna Carter will be at the House of Henry at 6. We've got Jazz Night at Sowall House. Matt Law at Little Village and Finn's. Fox Play at Local Steamers. Danny and the Chicks at the Alibi Beach Lounge and Grill. Maddox and Sosa at Newbie's Brew House on the Bay. Velvet Gypsy at Buster's Beer and Bait. There's an anti-Valentine's Day mini music fest featuring Kate Hill, Max Mars, Sure Enough, and Orange Lightning. Now, this will all take place at Folklore at 7 p.m. We've got the John White Band at the Kraken Bar and Grill, Ann Klein at Salty Hobo, and Lucky Mud at Thistle and Thorn. Now, moving on to Saturday, we've got D.B. Bassett at Dublin Winery, Leanna Carter at Little Village and Finn's. Witch Doctor and the Tribe will be at Dublin Winery at 4:30 p.m. Dylan Kelly at Tootsie's Orchard Lounge. Loose Cannon at Little Village and Finn's at 6. Alex Napier and Daybreak at Local Steamer at 6. And also at 6, Overlord will be at The Dive. Now we've got Maddox and Sosa again at Newbie's Brew House. Panama City Comedy will be at Panama City Center for the Arts at 7:30. Scott Wetter at the House of Henry at 8. Fillmore Drive at T's on Thomas. Wyatt Espelin will be at Camp Helen Lodge. We have the Todd Herendeen's Neil Diamond Tribute at Captain Anderson's Event Center. Kevin Heidi Project at Neon's Bar 72. Nikki Sunflower and Keyboard Ray will be at Thistle and Thorn. We've got Too Tall and Tanita at Patches and Grill. Now finally, moving on to Sunday, March the 1st. We've got Dylan Kelly at Tootsie's Orchard Lounge. Red Plush will be at Patches Pub and Grill. John White will be at McGuire's Irish Pub. The Ukes will be at Little Village and Finn's. Wyatt Esplin will be at Maggie's Musical Farm. Kevin Jacobs with the Sunday Fun Day at Flamingo Joe's Beach Bar at 3 p.m. We've got Panama City Comedy at Downtown Boxing Club. Todd Herendeen's Gospel Hour at Oakfield Building Senior Center. Sweet and Saucy featuring Christina and Bobby will be at T's on Thomas at 3 p.m. And that is what is happening around the Emerald Coast for the weekend. Now, before I move on, let me say, I know this list was super long, but I'm always accepting more. If you have an event that you would like for me to, put out there for you, feel free to send me an email at asmall2@wkgc.org. Now that's the letter A, the word small, the number 2 at WKGC.
People keep sending it in. I won't even have to come in. We'll just play the theme music and you take off, and then we'll have the closing theme and we're done.
Right. They are getting longer and longer.
They are. We're getting more and more people. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see people.
I just have to say thank you for what y'all do. It's definitely, this is a beautiful thing for the community. So thank you guys.
No problem. It is definitely a labor of love. And, a lot of times our motto is, we can't go to it if we don't know it's there.
That's right. That's right.
That's a nice motto. We got to look into the T-shirts and hats that go with that, Angela. Really.
Right.
Okay. We're going to try, and I really don't promise anything. I don't know if the digital gods are mad at me or not, but we're going to try to play another song by Haunted Like Human. And if not, well, we'll just try to describe it as best we can.
To be fair, the first time it did sound a little haunted.
There you go.
Well, it was more like AI haunted. It was very digital sounding. Yes, you're right.
Soundboard goblin.
Soundboard goblin got it.
The gremlins.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's try a song by them. I think we'll try A Family Name, which is, I think, was that not the one you said, Tim, you liked?
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
So let's try Family Name by Haunted by Human, and if it stops mid-song, it's because we're still having some mechanical problems over here.
Your mother, she taught you the stars and their shade. She passed down the stories that gave them their names. The heroes and heathens, their victories and crimes. Still echo from heaven, they call down through time. There on the porch that your grandfather built, singing the songs that his grandmother sang. There's a creak in the stairs and it sounds like the family name. The last of the apple trees died in the cold. 30 strong orchard, guess that's how it goes. A honey crisp pie cord, a cold maiden haze. A rot from the inside, a slow fall from grace. Now you're swinging in fights that your father has lost, bruising your knuckles and pride all the same. Now there's blood in your mouth and it tastes like the family name. Ties that bind, they stretch across the great divide to hold you close. Tired prayers and lullabies and all the sins you tried to hide and all the hurt you never chose. Oh, forget-me-nots and columbines, the willow trees and kudzu vines, you never forged a path on your own. Oh, we reap the things our ancestors sowed. It's there in the songs that she taught you to sing, and there in the bruises and scars just the same. It's the love that
And that was Haunted by Human, family name. Just with just a little of these bored gremlins. We got rid of most of them, I think. Anyway, very, very interesting, dark, melancholy music, but
that was good.
Yeah, very well done, very well done. And they're going to be at the Ghetto Palace, opened by our friend Nora here.
Yeah, Nora, we're going to open the doors at 6, and showtime will be at 7. And that early door time gives you time to come in and browse through this gorgeous venue.
Yeah,
and it's unreal.
Yeah, they're interesting venue. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of interesting people there, and get to meet the artists. It's very, very, close, very accessible venue for people, and you get to maybe get to talk to one of your favorite artists. So. Yeah. And what day is that?
It's this Saturday, which is the 28th.
That's the last. That's the last we got of this month, I'm afraid.
Yeah, because on the 1st, I'm going to hop in the car and go to Apalachicola and catch Hank's granddaughter, Holly Williams.
Wow.
At a church of all places, this large Episcopal church. And that'll be a pleasure. And if she doesn't have security, I'm going to approach her and ask her if she knew her grandfather played at Roberts Hall. And then they'll cart me away. Then they say, "Oh, that little guy surprised us."
He didn't look dangerous, but he's out of here now. You might invite her by to to Roberts Hall and see where her where Hank played.
Yeah, it'll happen. I don't know about my reception. But
okay, well, take some ibuprofen with you. You might be a little bent up by the time you get back in the car. Yeah, you might get roughed up a little bit. And Nora, where do we get hold of you? Where could we hire a Nora to grace one of our events?
If you want to hire a Nora, you can find me on Instagram at Nora Bass Music, NORAHBASS. Same with Facebook. TikTok is a little bit different because there was a Nora Bass Music. So it's Nora Does Music. It's a one-word difference. And if you want to find my release songs, you can go to any major streaming platforms. Everything that I have out is on there.
Okay. And Corey, thank you for manning the other desk. You did a much better job on that desk than I did on this one, but Becca should never let me loose on this console anyway. I mean, it's not a good idea.
We're missing you, Becca.
Yes. It's no more taking days off. Anyway, what's going on with you? I'm sure there's lots going on with you.
We got lots of events and festivals coming up in March. I've got my next tour going on in April. To keep up with all that stuff, we have the Roots of the Root tomorrow. Make sure you come on by. Wild Root Coffee and Tea. Green Street Sheiks will be playing. We're 6 to 8, doors at 5:30. It's going to be a great time. You can follow Roots at the Root at Facebook, Roots at the Root. For all my personal stuff, which includes the Roots of the Root schedule and all that, you can find me CoreyHallMusic.com, Corey Hall Music on Facebook and Instagram, and TikTok and YouTube. And we got lots coming up, so y'all stay tuned.
And possibly the Corey Hall Trio at Studio 812.
That's right.
There will be a release after. If I get them in there, I'm going to release some music. Don't worry about it. We're not keeping this to ourselves.
I mean, it's going to be lots of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for everything you do, Tom.
And thank you, everybody, for listening. And that's the end of the show for today. We'll be back here next week. Not sure. Hopefully Becca's back, and I'll be happier when Becca's here. But anyway, we'll see you again next week. I'm Tom Hoots for Sound Sessions on WKGC 90.7.